Friends, welcome back to DigiTalk and part 2 of installation of Weblogic server on Linux. In part 1, we have seen how we can create the free EC2 machine on AWS cloud. Okay, and now in this session we will see how we can download the Weblogic server and JDK directly on the Linux machine, and then how we can install it. Okay, so let us begin with the machine first. Okay, let me start my machine first, where I am going to show you how to download and install your Weblogic and JDK. Okay, so download JDK and Weblogic, we have to go to adelivery.oracle.com. Okay, and there, if you do not have account, then you can click on create account and you can create your free account there. Okay, I already have an account, so let me click on sign in. Okay, and my username and password is there, so let me log in. Okay, so this is the search box to search for the different products. In all categories, you can select the release, and then first search for Weblogic server. Okay, so we are going to download the 14.11, which is the latest version, so click on that one. So it will be added to your cart. If you see the view item, there would be one item. Now we would like to add JDK as well. Search for Oracle JDK. Okay, and I would like to go with 180.391. Click on this one. This will also be added to your cart. Okay, now click on continue. So here you have to select the platform. So we are going to install on Linux 64-bit. So we'll take Linux 86-64 for 60-bit operating system. Click on continue and click on to accept the agreement. Okay, and here you will see a bundle of softwares. Okay, when we talk about Weblogic, okay, there would be a generic image. Okay, and then there is a virtual machine image as well, right, which you can directly install on top of your virtual machines. And there is a slim image as well, light image as well. Okay, just deselect all. We are going with the generic image, okay, which is we most of the time select for the installation of production and other client environments. Right, so now we have JDK and the generic image is selected. Okay, so if you want to download it on your local system, then you can click on download, but we need to download it directly on our Linux machine. So for that we can click on the wget options. Okay, so once we'll click on wget options, it will show you a file named download.sh. Click on this one. This will download a file on your system. Just open this file. Let me open this with Notepad. Right, so this is the file that will be used in your Linux box directly to download your JDK and Weblogic. So let me go back and log into my machine. Okay, let me see the status of my machine. I have started that machine, so it should be in running status now. It is showing in pending state. There would be some problem with the machine. Let me refresh it again. Okay, the machine is running. Let's click on the machine, take the IP address, go to your SSH client, and then click on login. Okay, it's not allowing me to log in, so there would be some problem with the machine. Let me go back again and check what is the exact issue. Okay, so this is my public IP, and let me see if I have selected my authorization credential key. Now then let me select my key and then let me click on open. Okay, so now it is there. So default username is EC2-user, authentication with the help of my key. Okay, so this is the EC2-user. Now create directory for download of software. Let us create directory mkdir and then software. Go inside software. Okay, and then what you have to do is you have to create a file with any name. I am creating with the name of download.sh, and inside that what I will do is I will copy paste the content of this file which we have downloaded from the eDelivery with the help of wget option, right? So let's go back and then copy paste the content here, save and come out, change the mode of your file, right? And then you have to run this script. So I don't have proper access on my ID, Linux ID, so I'm using a sudo. If you have proper access, then it is not required. It will ask for the username and password. You have to enter the username and password that you have created on the eDelivery website. Okay, and okay, no. It's not taking my credentials. There would be a problem with that. Let me run again. Let me try again. Sorry, it's not oracle.com. It's my ID is on gmail.com. So right, it's working now. It will take some time. If you want to see the progress as well, then you can open the duplicate screen. Okay, and then go inside your software directory where you have running the script. Okay, you can see that here the softwares are getting downloaded. Right, it is done. Now you can see here two files are downloaded, right? This and this. So if you go back, if you wanted to see the software and the corresponding number, then you can see the JDK is 1038026. Okay, so this is my JDK and this is my Weblogic, right? So let us unzip JDK and your Weblogic. Okay, it's extracting my Weblogic jar file, which is a generic installer. Similarly, you have to unzip JDK as well. Okay, for JDK you will have a RPM installer as well along with the tar and GZ, right? But we are going to use this one. Okay, so for that we have to just extract it and then we can copy it in a desired location. That's it. So let us first install the JDK. For that what we will do is tar-xvzf, okay, and the name of our GZ file. Okay, it will take some time. Right, so if you now see what we have there is you have this folder, right? So we have this folder installed here. Okay, so wherever we want to install the Java, we will move this folder there and then we will create a symbolic of this particular Java directory. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to install Java first, JDK, and then we'll go for the Weblogic, right? So for that what I want is I want the installation of my JDK and Java with Oracle user. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just changing the permission of all of the software so that it can have access for the other users as well. Okay, otherwise what we can do is we can change the permission of this particular file so that it can be accessible for other users as well. So I have a user Oracle. Okay, so what I will do is I will change the ownership Oracle group is O install, and I will change the ownership for, so JDK folder I have extracted. So to change the permission recursively I have to use -r and then I will use this one, right? Similarly what I will do is I will change the permission for jar file as well. Now you can see the ownership of JDK folder is Oracle, and similarly for Weblogic installer it is Oracle. Now let me go back to my Oracle user Okay. Okay, so now I am at my Oracle user. So what I will do is I will create a directory for the installation. Okay, and cd, let me, I have directory u01 and then data u01. I will make a directory here, uh, Oracle, and then inside Oracle I will create a directory middleware. Okay, so I'm going to install Weblogic here, right? And the JDK I'm going to install in my U01 directory, right? So now what exactly we need to do here is first we have to move our JDK folder. What is happening? Okay, this is inside the software folder, I think. This will not allow me, so I will go back and then I will copy it from here. So I will move. Okay, I have less space, so I will move JDK1 and my FMWs are inside U01. Okay, what is saying? Okay, it is saying permission denied because I do not have proper access on my ID, so I'm going to use sudo. The files are moved. Let's go back to Oracle ID. Okay, so if you have proper access of the ID and if you have downloaded your software inside the proper access and the user permissions, then you don't need to switch back and move such the kind of things that I am doing. Okay, because I have two different IDs, and so that I have to change the permission of users and directories. That is not required in this. In your case, if you can directly log in with the proper user who is having the proper access, right? So now let us go back to the U01, right? There I have copied, and so I have some previous folders there. So what I will do is let me change my plan a bit. What I am going to do is I am in U01. Inside that I will create a folder Java. Okay, and what I want is my JDK to be installed the Java folder. Okay. Oh, what is saying is it's not exist. Okay, let me see. So move JDK1. This I need to move inside my Java folder. Why it's saying move JDK is no successful directory. Okay, why? Okay, 381. Sorry. So I have to give complete name 381, and then this is now inside my Java folder, right? So now I'm inside the U01 Java, and then JDK folder is there. So what we will do, we will create a soft link of this folder, okay, with the name JDK. Okay, so now we will install the Java WebLogic referencing this JDK soft link. Okay, why? Because whenever we have upgrade in the future, we don't need to change the name of this particular directory, because every time if we go with this name, all the configuration file will be added with the name of Java folder as JDK180381. So if you have upgrade in the future with the latest release, then you will have a problem. So that's why we are using a standard name JDK here. So that means our Java is installed, okay, which is inside your JDK folder, right? And if you wanted to see the version of Java, then you can go inside your JDK and then bin folder, and then you can run Java -version command, and you can see that the version is 180381. Right. So this is done. So now we have to install our WebLogic, right? So what I will do is I will move my installer inside the middle. Let me see the directory that I have created there for the installation. That was Okay, that was Oracle and then middleware, right? So what I will do is I will move this installer inside U01 Oracle and then middleware, right? And then I will go inside Oracle middleware, then I will see the folder here. So I would like to install it here only. Okay, or maybe I will create a new folder inside the middleware for the installation. So now what is the command for the installation that I will show you for a quick reference. Okay, so there are two ways. One is that directly with the command line, and second is we can create a silent file. You can install with the help of silent file as well. So this is a lab document. Okay, and if you want this lab document, then this is available with a very less cost. Okay, you can write back on digitalk.fmw@gmail.com and I will revert back to you on that one. Okay, so let me copy that command in a notepad and then let me show you what exactly we are doing there, right? So now we have to use the command as Java. Okay, so command will start from Java, then -jar, the name of your jar file. Oracle base is the main Oracle base directory, and then inside that what would be your Oracle home. Okay, so in our case, if we want to install the Java inside U01 Oracle middleware, okay, let us consider this as a base. And when we talk about the Oracle home, okay, then let us say that inside that we are creating, inside middleware we will be creating the middleware 14c. This would be the complete path of our middleware home. Okay, and the JDK path in our case is U01 Java and JDK. Install type is Weblogic server and then -silent, right? So now this is our command, and let us try to run this command and see the output. Okay, so Java not found because I haven't added a Java path. Okay, so what I will do here is I will go back to the Java and then I will add the complete path of my Java. Okay, if you will add the Java home and Java path variable, then it is not required, right? So let me quickly go back and then add the complete path of my Java. Okay, so now see that it is extracting the folder. Okay, it will look for some configurations. Okay, like your swap file size, temp file directory size, and some few more things. Okay, and then after that it will start installing your Weblogic, and then you can see the progress on the screen, how much is completed, 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is one of the way for installation from the command line. And if you want to install with the help of silent file, okay, then you can create this particular silent file. This is the content of that file. Okay, so only one thing that you need to update in that file is your middleware home. That means your Oracle home, where exactly you need to install your Weblogic, and then you have to run this command. So in the previous command we have given the complete syntax along with the Java home, Oracle base, Oracle home, and then our install type. So here we don't need to specify that thing. Okay, and here you can see the install type is Weblogic server. Then we have to run this particular command. So we'll see this one as well. Okay, let us go back and then let us see. So here you can see that this was our installer, right? And then the location that we have given is U01 app Oracle middleware, right? So let us go back and see U01 app and then Oracle middleware and then middleware 14c. Okay, see this is the path that we have given for the installation. Let me go back and show you the command. Okay, the Oracle base we have given U01 app Oracle and then middleware 14c. Okay, so now we can see that the Oracle is installed. Okay, so here you can see that if you one more thing that you can again go back and see, the Oracle base we have given as U01 Oracle middleware. Okay, however the home we have given is u01 and then app. Okay, so that means this is kind of an optional parameter. If you will omit this one, it will not create any problem because this is the main parameter that is required. Okay, so if you will remove this as well, this will not create any problem. Okay, so this is the way, and what I will do is, because I am running out of space on my machine, okay, 85% is free only, so what I will do is I will install the middleware again, and but before that one I will create a space. I will remove this directory which we have installed. Okay, that is done. So now what we are going to do, we are going to install Weblogic with the help of silent file. Okay, so let us go back and create a response file with the name. You can create any file with any of your choice of your name. So I am creating a file with wls.rsp. Inside that I am going to just copy paste all these contents. Okay, but before that one, what I want is I want my middleware home, this one, so I will replace this path with my expected middleware home, this one. Okay, now this is my expected middleware home and install type is Weblogic. So let me take this content and then copy paste inside my response file. Okay, so this is my response file. Okay, and then let me come back and save this file, and then we are going to run this command. Let me copy paste this here as well. Right, so what I need to do is I need to change the path of my response file. It is inside u01 app oracle middleware. So here I have to specify the new path. So what we are running, java -jar, the name of our jar file of Weblogic -silent -response file, and then this complete syntax, right? So I haven't not added the java path yet. So what I will do is e01 java and then jdk bin slash, and then I will give this command. Okay, unable to access jar file, right? So now I do not have the file in this particular location. So where I had the software, let me go back and check the location. So I have in u01 oracle middleware, right? So let me go back here. So I have my software here. So I will run this command from this particular location. Okay, so you can see that it is extracting the installer. Okay, so what we have given the command as java -jar, the name of our jar file, then -silent along with the response file, and this is the response file along with the complete path that we have created, right? And again it is going to check the same thing whatever you have seen in the previous command as well. Okay, and let me go back and show you the content of response file one more time. Okay, all the other parameters that you can copy paste as it is. What you need to change only is about your oracle home, that means the location where you want to install your Weblogic. Okay, install type is Weblogic server here. Similarly, if you are installing any other middleware product in the silent mode, you have to give the name of that particular product, and with the help of same script you can install any other middleware product. Okay, and then you can initiate the same command. For example, if you would like to install the SOA, IDM or some other middleware products, then you can use the same approach. Okay, but you have to make sure what is the exact name for the install type, right? And then you can use the same approach. Now you can see that the installation is complete now, and what is the location that we have given for our installation, which is there in the response file, right? This is the location, affected location. And now if you go back and then check your Weblogic is installed, right? So what is the next? We are going to create a domain. Okay, and for domain, because it is a Linux machine, so we have to run the VNC server, right? VNC server, and then we will access the graphical interface of Linux with the help of some VNC viewer. Okay, and then we will create the domain in our next session. So thanks for watching this video.